they have a special guest, the Madam Chair, uh, Corrine Pierog of the Kane County Board, and she's going to discuss the memorial service or memorial ceremony that's going to be held this week for the over 1,000 individuals who have died in the county in the last, 22 months, I guess, or since March probably. And I read somewhere, I don't know where I read that, it was in the Beacon, I'm sure, that one of the first deaths was in Aurora and about in March of, 2020. And then it's just grown since then. And we had a couple of police in the last week here in Aurora. I assume they were Kane County residents, so that adds up. And Chairman Corrine, I'm going to bring up a statistic here, if I can find my stuff here. Where do we go? We'll get it here. About the numbers, right now it's 1,020 deaths recorded in King County. So it's still up there, but it's slowing down and just a little bit, and I hope it keeps going that way. And welcome, Chairman. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I hope everybody that is listening is warm and staying safe in this bitterly cold weather.
I hope. Yeah, that's a good point. It is pretty cool this afternoon, about 10 or 12 degrees out there, and it was colder earlier. And here's that statistics. The state had almost 16,000 cases and 156 deaths. This is from today's reporting. It would be from yesterday, actually, and where the numbers come from. In the counties, it's 117,042, which is a pickup of 526. That's still a little, it is coming down here. And then 4 deaths. And the deaths have been about 2 to 4 a day, but let's hope that goes down too. So that's where we're at there. So why don't you, what are your thoughts on, you're having an event on Friday to memorialize and just remember families and others and our first responders and everybody that's been involved in this COVID, whatever you want to call it, this long-term COVID thing here. So why don't you bring us up to date on what your plans and for Friday coming up, Madam Chairman?
Thank you, John. I thought it was very important that we remember this very sad marker of over 1,000 people, our residents, our loved ones, passing here in Kane County because of the coronavirus. I want to bring us together so we can share our grief. The mantle of sadness is cloaked many of us for a long time, and I want to make sure, give the opportunity that we recognize that and come together as a community to celebrate the lives that have been lost, to recognize them, and to grieve together so that hopefully as a county, we can hold each other's hand figuratively, share that we care for one another, and reach out a hug of support, knowing that this is something collectively we really do. We own this. And this is not a statement of whether or not you want to get vaccinated or not getting vaccinated, or whether you want to wear a mask or not wear a mask. It's about families and remembrance and caring for those that we have lost. So
yes.
That's the intent of it.
Now, this event is going to be on Friday. Is that correct? That's what I've gathered from the newspaper, and the Aurora Beacon's had several articles. I know everybody does what they're doing on that. And is this what the ceremony of recognition and healing? Is that the title you're using, or something along that line?
Correct. It's going to be happening in front of the 3rd Street Courthouse in downtown Geneva, right on the steps. It'll be an outside ceremony. It'll happen at noon, and it shouldn't last for more than, because of the weather, 20 minutes. We'll have several speakers, including myself. Congressman Bill Foster will be also joining us. We will be having Rob Russell, the coroner, who is the elected official who first predicted that there may be 1,000 people in Kane County who have passed. And it's unfortunate, but he is one of the people that really has one of the greatest impacts, because he's got to record the deaths that happen here and oftentimes go to a person's home. So he's on the front line of all of this. Then we're also going to have Kathy Foster, who's the interim director of the Kane County Health Department, speak as well. And then we are going to have a song. We're going to have a soprano sing a song for us, just because I thought we needed a solemn moment of just reflection. And music, art will always open that opportunity.
So that's at noon on Friday. You said how long probably it'll last about?
20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah.
And there'll be a wreath that is out there and a small plaque just recognizing the purpose of the wreath. People are welcome to come by and stand there, look, think, reflect, leave a flower, whatever they feel they would like to do.
Yeah. When my parents passed away, I remember Mercy Hospital had reflections at different times that you could come to. And they had services, but this is something that people can come to, and if they've had loved ones or friends, that they could reflect on here too. Is that correct? Families and friends?
Absolutely. And also recognition of our healthcare providers who have just been saints through all of this, the sacrifices that they have made, and the willingness to serve, to help the people of our county, and people who have come who aren't in our county or at our hospitals, the hours that they have worked, the time away from their own families, the risk to their own health, as well as our first responders. As you noted earlier, 2 of Aurora's finest just passed away last week. And it's such a loss. It's such a sad loss.
Yes, and I don't know I think I might know some people that have passed secondary, but I know people that have had COVID. I know that for sure. Mm-hmm. But the people that are passing, if I'm not mistaken, I think, I forget the high numbers. It's the over 65 or 55 crowd that is the ones that are more likely to pass away on COVID.
That is correct.
And I'm not going to go too deep on this, but it's basically, we got to get vaccinated. It's the unvaccinated. But it's just a lot of different people, a lot of friends, a lot of relatives. And it could be this memorial also. I would just bring this up. Maybe it could be for those who lost loved ones not in our area, but just to come by and remember those that maybe another loved one in out of state or another town out of this county could come by too, and just we're remembering those who have died here. And I forgot the number in the state on that. I think it's 30,000. Yeah, I think some 30,000.
That sounds.
And the national number is about 850 or more have passed away. And I think I brought up that I think it's about 400,000, maybe just under since President Biden, or 450 since President Biden came in. This Omicron has really just done a lot of damage and brought up the number quite a bit when we all had thought it was tapering down somewhat. But we knew if we watched these things, we knew the winter was going to be tough on all this, but we weren't expecting Omicron, I don't think, in that way.
Well, Omicron, from what I heard, I think yesterday on the radio,
Yes.
that Omicron will get you ill, but it is the Delta variant that is the one that's the dangerous one, and more people have died of the Delta than they have of the Omicron. But nonetheless, it's for some people it's a gentle cold. For other people, you never know. It's a horrific illness, and it's unpredictable. It is unpredictable on how you're going to get it.
Right.
But you are right. It was many of our seniors who suffered greatly from it. Weakened immune systems, not able to fight it, troubles with breathing. There's also individuals who are from the Hispanic community
Right.
who lived in close family settings, the welcoming family, but someone would bring it home and it would just spread like wildfire. So that community has also been greatly impacted.
Right. I've been working or trying to spread the word about the under-vaccinated in the Hispanic community, especially in 60505. And I know the health department and the VNA are trying to work on that to correct that. And I'm just going to say that, though, the unvaccinated they need to get vaccinated. I don't want more deaths. And I'll speak for, you don't have to speak here. I'll just say this. You should get vaccinated. Let's stop this virus so we don't have to have more of these services and have to have more deaths, because probably 90% are unvaccinated who are passing away here. And we need to do more. And that's why I got that down at the bottom of the screen about getting your vax with the Kane County. kanevax.org, and with the VNA also. And VNA will come out right to your home to do that. So that's a beautiful thing. So call the VNA. And I'm going to be getting my masks any day. I don't know. Any day. I ordered them a week ago. So I'll see if they come today, maybe. I ordered them a day early. I ordered them on Tuesday. They were supposed to start on Wednesday. I don't know why. I just heard that somebody, you can order them now. So, and then I heard the next day, today's the first day. No, I ordered it yesterday. I ordered it on Tuesday.
Is this the government mask?
Yeah, the free government. And I mean the free, not mask, excuse me. I meant the free government tests and COVID tests, the 4 ones they're supposed to send you. And the mask, I found out, for those who are interested, Walgreens, I think, is going to be doing it on Friday in the area. So you can go to your Walgreens to pick up those N95 masks. Those are good masks, N95.
They're very good. I would also recommend, which they have recommended, is a K as in kite, N95.
Oh, yeah. KN95 is good too. I got a few of those, and I've given some away. I ordered them. Now I can't order them. They're all backed up. Everybody wants these KN95s or N95s. Now the N95s, my understanding is the government had these in a warehouse. They're half of their stock that they were, passing out to healthcare. I guess they're covered on healthcare. So they're all right. So they're sending these out to all the basically pharmacies and other clinics to be passing them out in the next few days here. So Walgreens, I know, is starting on Friday.
And if I can, John, give a pitch to the Kane County Vax site in Batavia.
Okay, sure. That kanevax.org, go on.
It is opened on every Wednesday afternoon. You don't have to make an appointment. You can just walk in, just fill out what you want. You want the Moderna, you want the Pfizer, you want the Johnson & Johnson. They have the booster shots available as well. And of course, you have to show record that you've gotten the other 2 shots so you can get
Right.
your booster.
Right. Hmm.
They have a wonderful, oh my gosh, it's an amazing little facility for children. There's toys there.
Really? Okay.
It's delightful. It's so user friendly. And when I was there, they were giving out books and just to make the children feel comfortable. And of course, you get your sucker. Adults can have a sucker
Okay.
too.
Well, I should have went there. I could have got my sucker. I got my third shots at. I had my first 2 at Meyer Pharmacy, and then I got a lot of. All of a sudden, I had toothache and I had a cold. I got fevers, and they weren't COVID related, but they were they were bad. From infections probably. And so I held off. So I held off about a month, but then by that time, my hair was all tied up, and so I went to my friends at VNA, and that worked out pretty nice. The VNA did theirs, and I don't know why I didn't go to the county. I should have done that for Michael, but I did this one for Sonny, my other friend at the VNA. So.
But I would suggest that any of your listeners, if they're interested in getting vaccinated, that may be an opportunity. It's welcoming. You go in, short line, get your vaccine, and you're out. You don't have to worry about being tempted to buy candy or mouthwash.
I see. Oh, I wasn't that at the VNA either, but I understand if you go to the pharmacy, it might be that way. Yeah, and mouthwash. Okay, I might get candy. I don't know about mouthwash, but maybe I'll do that too. But maybe that'll help the whole thing, mouthwash. But anyway, those are 2 good groups. Like I said, the VNA will also come out to you too.
That's
and then, of course, we got the testing too. The VNA will do testing. You go to them and they'll do that. And if you can't get the test right now, they'll do the PCR test too. So, but that takes a few days, but sometimes we need that good test. So,
absolutely.
But anyway, these are good things happening with the county. Let's just back up 1 second here and let's get back to what we're thinking about here on Friday. Let's get that ceremony is going to be on the steps of the Kane County Courthouse in Geneva. It's on. I think I had it on another place. I think it's 100 South 3rd. If you don't
3rd Street.
know Geneva that well, 3rd Street, 100 South. It's right downtown Geneva. And it's going to be streamed on the Kane County website. That'll be nice too. So there's several ways to get this for your Kane County residents, and we'll be showing this a video around too of trying to get others involved and thinking about how we can help others. And I appreciate the chairman coming by and sharing how we can just think about others, and that's what she's trying to do here. And you got any final thoughts here about Friday and moving ahead here?
It'll be the wreath and recognizing the purpose of the wreath will be up for a week. So people if you can't make it on Friday afternoon, you're welcome to come by. And as you mentioned earlier, have a time just to stop, to pause for a minute, to hold your loved ones a little tighter, to perhaps say a little word of gratitude or prayer if you like to pray, and just remember. I would like to remember the laughter of that person, and the joy of them in their life, rather than the pain of missing them. Because our lives that we travel are challenging, but the road that leads ahead is great. It's great for all of us. So that's what I'm hoping people will take away from this.
Right. I hope we can, get our grief can bring us benefit, and we're thankful that we're remembering those who have gone before us, and we should always do that and remember those. And this has been a hard time for our country, for everybody. There's loss here. So That's on the steps of the Kane County Courthouse, noon on Friday, for about a 20-minute ceremony. It's 100 South 3rd Street in Geneva downtown. And it also is going to be live streamed, so on the county website. And I just want to bring up Friday, we're working on our guests here, but I hope it'll be a follow-up, a little more on this health side, but we'll see what happens on Friday. So I just want to thank the chair, Madam Chairman, Madam Chair. Oh, I did that spelling wrong. Sorry.
1R, 2 N's.
It's two. Yeah, that one. 1 R and 2 N's. Corrine, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
And I'm not going to do the last name because I'll probably mess it up again, like I always do. Something.
It's a simple name, Pierog. Pierogi.
Pierog. Okay, Pierog. Okay. But thank you for coming by and doing this too for the county. This is very beautiful. So remember that on Friday at noontime in downtown Geneva at the courthouse. So thank you again, Chairman.
John.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And until we see everybody again, I'm going to say God bless and bye-bye out there. Bye-bye, everybody.
Well, everybody.